Bam Bam STU, how you doing today, man?
Another day above dirt, bro.
That's dope, that's dope. So, thank you for coming to True Story Podcast, man, where we're gonna talk about, like I said, like the truth. And I said like about yo how you came up,
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
How you went through the hardest times and prevailed through that.
Honestly, it's self-therapy. Tunes and music was always something I did for myself to get me through shit. Great-grandmother, she listened to opera, so I grew up listening to
Yeah, I can dig that. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's really much it. Other than that,
Music.
once everybody got to hear me, everybody kept me going, provided me go.
Okay. So where you at right now? I know you're not in the city. Where you at?
Oh yeah, I just recently moved back home to Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just out here visiting.
So that's where you was born?
Yeah, I was born California for sure. City of Santa Barbara. Family, followed a small town called Lompoc, Santa Maria, it's around Bakersfield. But yeah, most of my family's based out of LA.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. And your music, bro, I feel like you got a lot to say. I feel like you different in a way, It's I feel like you be lit. You really. I say it's like a emotion type thing. You push out more than other people.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's up with that?
It is an emotional thing. It's very emotional for sure. Music is emotional. Rather it's happiness or it's all based off emotions. But honestly, like I said, I didn't never know how to express myself. It's hard for me to talk. As you can see, I stutter a lot. When I get very excited, I'm trying to explain myself. So I'm very small details, and the only way I can do that was through music. And when it started off by journalism, writing to myself, to putting into music, into tunes, the words into tunes. But it did start off as journalism. That's how any of this got to me.
Okay. With your music, where do you feel like you want to go?
As far as it takes me, honestly, as far as it takes me. But I want to turn this music into a story, so film. I want to turn these musics into books, I want to tell my story in all three ways: books, film, and this tune, and this mic. I mean, that's how far I wanted to go. I wanted to get put everywhere.
Okay.
You see it everywhere. I know everybody don't listen to music, so you're gonna hear my story in all three perspectives.
Okay. So let's talk about your story. Let's talk about you, where you from, and how you was raised. I would say.
Okay. So again, I was raised. From birth to 6 years old, I was raised in California. Parents separated before birth, so I was really tossed around the family a lot. Our dad was running the streets, mama doing whatever. And I got dropped off there in Oklahoma. My dad told me I was visiting, he kept me. And ever since then, I always had to fit my way in a way. But I always felt like I had, a statement to prove, like.
Okay, I can dig that, bro.
Yeah, knowing where all my family came from, knowing, excuse me, knowing my family came from and how we was raised, I always kept that picture in my head. So I felt always further advanced. I felt I came for a faster environment,
Faster.
Where when it came to gang banging in the streets, anything I seen always bigger. So I always felt confined in Oklahoma from day one, where I was always pushing the urge. I think that's where my firecracker started too. It's like I had something to prove in a small state. I don't know. I love Oklahoma. Let me stop.
I understand what you're saying, man. I feel you, bro. I feel like that's how a lot of people in Oklahoma feel about this place,
Yeah.
But let's stay on the subject. Let's get off of Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Let's talk about. You saying? Let's talk about like the streets. You saying like gang banging?
Yeah.
Okay. What you from?
I'm from West Side, rolling 60s. Everybody probably don't. If you don't know, the same shit Nipsey Hussle's from. One of the biggest set in the world, Crip wise. Nothing too much to, put out there. But yeah, that's the only thing I knew. Once I came out here, that's the group I fell into. That's the group that I was influenced by, for sure.
Chris, how old was you?
12 years old when I first started running around. 11, 12 years old. 14 put on.
Damn.
Yeah. And as you can see, you just seen one of my little young ones walk out. So now it's like a generational thing going on. So it's pros and cons to this shit. That's all you can say. It's pros and cons. We all know we signed up for.
I understand what you're saying, man. You feel like you would want to get out of the game banging or anything like that? Or you feel like that's in your blood, or that's in you?
Yes, signed off for sure. Because whether you like it or not, whether you go legit or not, you're still going to be known from that.
Right.
You're still going to have to deal with that for the people that do remember you for that. And it's kind of dangerous trying to put away that image, because you never know. Like, again, we're the biggest gang, so we're going to get, we're going to get approached, guaranteed. Born legit or not, you're going to get approached. We're known, we got that energy, you can tell. As you can see in my face, it's hard just to forget about it, but I do want to elevate what I'm known for into the legit world, if you want to say that. I want to put myself in that legit world regardless. You know what they say. I'm gonna let it be known and show the way that it's possible. But of course you can't do none of that crazy shit. You can't bring that. But yeah, you can make it into the door.
Okay. Let me just get off topic right quick, bro. You said something about face tattoos. How old was you get your first face tattoo?
And then that's crazy. I think I was the first out of my generation with a face tattoo too. For sure. I think so. Most definitely. I had the rolling on my face.
Damn.
That was the first one. I was 17.
17?
I started a ride in placement, got certified as an adult, and I bonded out. And shit, that's the first thing I did.
What year was this?
2016, end of 2016. So it was probably when I was 16. Matter of fact, I'm born in 2000, so whatever year it is, that's how old I am. Yeah. 2016, 17, bro. 16, 17. I was whatever age that year is.
Okay. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Man, what's the sun? What's this? What's this stand for?
Okay. The sun has a story behind it, too.
Yeah.
Before it was the letters HK on it.
So you got it covered?
I got it covered. Once I came home,
HK?
HK stands, dissing another gang, killer at the end. Everybody know what the H stand for, a few gang in the streets and other, boast. But I got it in jail, in the county jail. I got a stick and poked on my face before I headed to prison. And I went through prison and thinking I'm doing a lot of time. I didn't know the justice. I don't know nothing about the system when I first came in. So when it came to, signing for 20 years, split sentence, 7 and 13 now, I didn't know how to go about it. I went about it by saying I'm about to go in like this, and I did do that. But I thugged it out, damn near 4 years in prison, riots, fights, all over this shit, and people advised me to cover it inside. But since I got it inside, I was gonna keep it, then thug it inside. So about a year later after I came home, I covered it by somebody from Hoover too. So that's what it stands for, if y'all didn't know the HK. But somebody from Hoover, his name's Cedric, he died too, let him rest in peace, he died recently. Tattoo artist. He was honored to do it, because it was his set he was covering up, of course. But this is sun rising over the waters, to get back to your question. And my great grandmother used to call me her sunshine. So it's mainly like a sun rising.
I like that.
Sun rising. So
I
I just
like
want to
that.
cover some dark with some lightness, you know.
I like that.
But yeah, for the ones that didn't know, yeah, I waited 1.5 years to cover this shit once I was home. It's a lot of spectrum.
So you feel like, okay. Yeah. You really came through you was at a dark place when you got that. Then I feel like you
Seen it.
I like that. You seen it. That's what a lot of people need to do is see it, you know?
Be okay with it. Be okay with it. It's a lot of people see it. It's scared to tell you they see it. Because that's not the conversation that's held around us guys and fellas when it comes to this lane we in. You know, that don't sound cool. Because it might next person know he probably not in that mindset to ever think he got that chance or grew up like that, that support system. So getting out the hood, getting out the way, period, you know, don't sound too good to a lot of your average group of gang members. Because some of them dudes is really stuck in the head. I'm not going to ever say you're stuck for good. Y'all give a damn if your mom
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
No, if they're stuck, though, they're stuck.
Yeah,
so it's like, there's no point. There's no point. I have to trick my homies to do good. Ain't that crazy? I trick my homies to do good. It's hard to. It's like, well, how can you say put down a gun and gang bang and all that? You can't. So I'm gonna trick you to doing this. Listen, this is cool. This is, you feel me? The studio. You see my little bro. He was ready to hit them streets. He just hit them streets. He said, "Fuck my interview." But my point is, to get back to the subject is, I'm gonna try to use it. I'm gonna try to get them out, stay out of that mindset as much as I can. You know, for sure. It's hard, bro. It's hard. That shit's hard.
The street state of mind.
Yeah, for sure. Staying out of it, you know, like I said, saying even it's not even cool hearing it. You know, it's not even cool hearing it. It's hard. You gotta want good, bro. You gotta want the shit, period. And
yeah, you definitely gotta want better.
Yeah. Sad to say, you have to bump your head also too. So it's like I weave a lot of the people, you know, that I call it stubbornness. I weave a lot of the stubbornness out from half of you guys trying to figure out who wants, you know, to get on this journey by simply seeing the damage they already went through. If I know they ain't went through half the shit I went through, I know you about to have to go bump your head. You ain't hearing nothing. You ain't even battled yet. So it's like, of course you're not tired. Of course you wouldn't say you want something good. You just learned bad. You know, so you just gotta let people, you know, take the journey they said, bro.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that. You can't control people, you know, just let them do their thing.
You're evil if you try, bro, you know? Especially if it's not good intentions. You're evil, bro. Sometimes mental health awareness is big, you feel me? So sometimes a lot of persons think how you think. Leave you in this little fantasy world. You click out of it. Pray and hope we kick out of the reality.
You feel like a lot of people get out of it? I mean, like, you know, what you're talking about? Like, I call it the Matrix, you know?
Yeah.
You feel like a lot of people get out the Matrix, you know? Because I feel like,
You jumping real fast, huh? Like you just left it before you came here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bro, I honestly don't think too many people think that deep. I don't think people even realize that we're on a time limit. Some people don't. Some people really think they got time.
Yeah, but that's like one of the first tattoos I got was like Memento Mori.
Memento Mori. What does that mean?
Remembrance of death. So
Yeah,
it's like
that's
that.
deep. That's deep.
I always,
That's
bro, like
deep.
I was a kid, bro. I was like death around the corner, bro. So I feel like I just gotta, me personally, I feel like I gotta make the best of the situation now, you know, because like tomorrow, that shit not promised, bro.
No, dead ass.
It is not promised, so it's like, you know, you gotta make the best of it now, you know.
Yeah. No, most definitely, bro. Gotta make the best of it. I just look at life as a candlelight. You gotta go out soon. Shit.
So I like that, bro. You really touched up on what we needed to talk about was like the bottom.
Yeah.
And to the light. You found the light. That's tough. Tell me, can you? I mean, if people didn't see how, bro, see how you saw that you needed to be in a life or that what you was doing was wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you tell me like how you feel like you seen that? You know, like what made you see that? What made you wanna cover the face that tattoo? I mean, like obviously you ain't trying to walk around with the HK, but at the same time, it's a meaning behind it.
Yeah. It was just a drill type of mindset. You know, I really covered it because I know I had to figure out not half the people was on that type of time I was on when it came to that.
Right, for sure.
So it was like I stick myself out like a sore thumb trying to be this killer. You feel me? Trying to be Hoover killer. I stick myself out like a sore thumb is the main target. When riots crack off, oh yeah, we gonna get him first. He got that shit on his face. So it's like, you know, everybody not willing to die for this shit I thought everybody was willing to die for, bro. You know, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's the main reason why I covered it up, though. Half the people is not really on that time. And I didn't want to be the only one on that time. So, shit.
Yeah, that's what somebody told me. Like he said the streets is watered down. That's what I heard.
Man, the streets get watered down for sure. And it get juicy real fast again. It get real moist. It get real, it's like a quicksand, bro. So, about that, I say there's waves of this shit. It's waves of it, bro. Waves when people get locked up and the streets is dead. Waves of it, the streets is hot after summer's chaotic, where people's really not out here no more. You know, our system is really fucking the streets up out here. Cause no, the streets is going on somewhere else in your local town. Lawton, Ardmore, Tulsa. The streets is jumping somewhere, just probably not right here, right now.
Not for sure.
You know, but the whole